What's up, guys? It's Wraith. I am back with another JOYTOY Warhammer 40K custom figure review for you. This time it's going to be on a custom Grey Knight Terminator taken from my favorite game of all time, Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. He's going to have a storm shield. He's going to have a Nemesis force blade, which you can see right behind me. And it's going to be an unbelievable custom. I have not taken a look at it yet and unboxed it. This is it here. This was sent to me by my Discord member who creates custom figures, Book G. I'm going to put his Instagram here so you guys can take a look at his stuff. He is an unbelievable customizer. He sent this out to me. I can't wait to break this open and share it with you guys. We're going to do some comparisons with some other Grey Knight JOYTOY figures. All right, guys, let's go over to the review stand. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're over at the review stand. I am extremely excited about this one. This is a custom that I had commissioned to Book G on my Discord server about 5-6 months ago. And he completed, he gave me pictures of the entire process to see. But I am super excited. And this sat in customs for like a month because this came from Mexico where Book G is. So I'm very happy it finally got here. So we're gonna open it up. I have not opened up anything yet with you guys. So you guys are gonna see my first reaction to this one, just like we did with the Emperor of Mankind custom. So, but here is the custom box that was created. I see there's no damage whatsoever, just a little knocked around from the inside. And I'm hoping that nothing is broken. So this is, and again, this is burned onto here. So this is the Grey Knight chapter emblem. So this is awesome. I actually have a shield of this coming from Toyverse. I have Toyverse is going to be coming. I just ordered it. So all right, so I saw a lot of pictures of this and I've been very excited about getting this in. So here we go. We're going to move the box to the side. Oh, that's so cool. And he also made, so this is my, oh, that's so fun. Very cool. So this is my, this is essentially my purity seal. So this is going to go on the front of this box. This is great. All right, so let's move this out of the way and let's get to the main portion of this. Very cool. He did a great job. Great job so far. Everything, packaging is great. Everything seems to be, oh man. All right, first we're going to take a look. So this is my Nemesis force blade. Oh man. And again, this is going to be taken directly from how it looks in Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. So, oh man, this looks great. I do want to paint some blue, like the power. Like it's being powered, the Nemesis force blade is being powered up. So this looks awesome. Love the hilt. Very cool. All custom pieces too. And here is essentially, so this is at the top. Oh, this looks so good, dude. Wow. This looks so good. You can even see sort of how he did. Everything is sculpted on here. This was, I believe this was all 3D printed too. So this looks great, dude. Absolutely amazing. So this has me very excited to see what we're about to see. Oh man, I'm hoping that's not broken pieces. Maybe we got a tiny broken, looks like one little broken piece, but that's okay because we can glue this. That is not going to be a problem. Little piece, but we'll put it on the side for now. And here he is. Oh wow. Okay. One of the really cool things about him, and I'll bring this in closer. Let's bring this in nice and close. Wow. This feels great. Now, my Emperor of Mankind figure was a bit, how should I say? It's a centerpiece, but it really is a centerpiece. Like, you're not going to be able to mess around with it too much. This already, I can tell you, feels absolutely great. Feels great. Feels like a JOYTOY figure. It feels a little heavier than a standard JOYTOY figure, but man, this is absolutely great. Everything works on it. You have torso turn. You have his legs. Absolutely awesome. Oh man, and there we go. So this is one of the things, I have not had a Grey Knight shield, and I know a lot of them outside of the Paladins don't really have shields, or Caldor Dragor really has a shield. And I was dying for shields, especially if you guys know me from Space Marine 2. So this is awesome. On the back side, you can see he also painted it up. We can see also the, oh man, the detail that's on here. Again, all 3D printed, and actually this feels really good. I was expecting to see something different. Very cool. Very awesome, dude. I'm very happy about this. And again, I'm gonna have to talk to Bookchi about being able to bend. The hands feel solid, so I don't want to over bend the hands to get something in there. Also, this has been cold, so I don't want to take the shield out right now because I feel like I'm gonna break the hand. I'm not sure. Oh no, the fingers feel bendable. Oh yeah, the shield should be able to come out actually. Yeah, the shield comes out. The hands are definitely malleable enough. Yeah, there goes the shield. All right, so we can see on the custom figure, man, the attention to detail is awesome. And again, very ostentatious. This is, as you go through Chaos Gate Demon Hunter, you can get more and more regalia on your knights. And so this is really like a level 4 setup, so you have everything on there. You can see the Terminator back, looks awesome. Very cool. I'm very happy with this book. This is awesome. This is going to be the centerpiece for my Grey Knights Terminators. This looks so awesome, and I've been dying to have a Paladin. And we can see a little bit closer with the sculpt on the chest, as well as the head. I like that the head has that blue of the Grey Knights for the eyes. We don't need red Grey Knight eyes, so Loy, that needs to not happen. I saw that custom Grey Knight Terminator helm. Very cool. And the pipes are actually pipes. Wow, he did a great job. And he's only been doing these for a couple. Oh, and we even have toe articulation. So he definitely printed up parts from the JOYTOY. This looks great. We got the 2 pipes on the back, and we'll get another Terminator in here in a little bit, but this is going to be more in scale because we had a bit of the issue with, you'll see here in a second, the other Terminators for the Grey Knight from JOYTOY are a bit on the shorter scale now compared to the figures. So this is a lot more in scale with what we're getting. So this looks awesome. Oh, I love it. And all the pieces, it feels just like a JOYTOY figure. It feels a little bit heavier, but it feels almost exactly like a JOYTOY figure. Obviously the plastic is going to be different that's being used, but this looks absolutely awesome. Looks awesome. And we even got, it looks a little bit like used armor. There's a little bit of blue paint here on this shoulder. I mean this this bracer, and I'll have I have some Citadel Grey Knight paint. I'll just paint over that, or any type of spots here in between the legs, maybe a little bit, but I think that's supposed to be a glow, so we'll have to get this under some lights as well as around here. Looks awesome. Malice, oh dude, you can read all the verbiage. Everything is sculpted on here, so dude, this looks absolutely great. And I remember seeing this in the pictures that he sent me. Everything moves. Everything is articulated where it's supposed to be. Everything moves. The head moves. Everything is great. We can see everything is set up just like how it's supposed to be. Absolutely awesome. All right, so this piece, I don't know where this is supposed to go. I would assume up here. I'm gonna have to see where this piece is supposed to go, and we'll fix that in the pictures. And then we get this piece, which I believe, yep, it's gonna go right back into here. So that's how that's going to look. That looks great. Let me bring that down a little bit. Bring up the camera because now it's going to be a little bit too short. But this looks great. And then we get his storm shield. A Grey Knight storm shield, which is super important here. This looks great. Absolutely awesome. Love the detail. Again, this feels pretty much like a JOYTOY part. Feels a little bit better than the WOG Toys stuff that we've gotten. I have a thing on order from Toyverse, so I want to compare the all of the custom parts here. But this looks great. Maybe a little bit of paint smush here. Probably paint over that. Looks great, dude. And then we get the Nemesis Force Blade here. Yeah, this is very, very sharp tip on the end. And I do want to take, we got a little bit of paint smush there. I'll just take some silver paint. We'll go over there. But I want to, in the next year, learn how to paint the power glow of power swords on here. I think that'll be awesome. Very cool. Very good. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to get some comparison here to, first we're going to do a standard Grey Knight Terminator from JOYTOY. So this is the official Grey Knight Terminator. So you can see, again, they're awesome sculpts and awesome figures, but it's, I mean, he's a couple feet taller than him, but this is the correct scale. This is the correct scale. The thing that's limiting this figure is really these thigh pieces here. These are too tiny, right? These are way beefier. That's the biggest. Torso's probably a little bit bigger, well, longer also, but these mid-thigh pieces are the biggest thing that's causing a lot of your early Terminator figures to be so much smaller. So, and again, you can see the blue on this sword. And so what I want to do is I'm going to paint that up to match that. I really want to do a great job. I'm going to repaint all of these in the next year. I want to learn how to do, because on the miniatures you can see some unbelievable glow power effects, and that's what I want to do with these. So this looks awesome. And again, you can see he's going to have his shield. Oops. He's going to have his shield here, and he's going to have his power sword. So the side, and we're gonna bring me in, because this is the Grey Knight Interceptor that my cosplay is based on. I absolutely love this figure. I have about 6 of them. I probably can't get them because I bought a lot of them. Actually, I think I have more than 6. But this is the power armor, and you can see scale-wise, it's actually pretty good. This is really the way it's supposed to look. So I think this looks absolutely awesome. Book, you did an amazing job on this. Again, I'll throw his Instagram up here so you guys can see it, and you can go marvel at some of his designs. This figure cost, I think it was $3.99. So it was the same price as my Emperor of Mankind. But the difference between this figure and Emperor of Mankind is an awesome figure, but this can actually, I can do stuff with this. Emperor of Mankind is more of a centerpiece that you're not really going to move around. So, and we're going to bring the Emperor in here because this is my other custom figure. And we're probably going to have to make the camera adjust the size here, because he's definitely not going to sit in here. Let's bring this open. That's enough. And here's my other custom figure, the Emperor of Mankind. And then this, again, this was done by WOG Toys. And again, I had a little bit of an issue with the shoulder. Again, you're going to have some issues when you get these custom pieces. Nothing is going to be 100% perfect. But as long as you can mess around and fix whatever is an issue, then you're going to be fine. Again, custom Emperor of Mankind, you guys can take a look. Here's the video on that if you haven't seen it. This looks awesome, and then this looks awesome. Both feel good. This just feels better. This feels like a JOYTOY figure, so I'm very happy about that. So here we go. I'm going to pause here quick second because I want to get the Blood Angel Terminator over here because I want to show you. All right, guys, so now is going to be the comparison between all of our Terminators. We can see the Blood Angels Terminator. This is the newest buck that they came out with. We can see the longer thigh attachments here for this figure. And again, this one's going to also have, this is my custom Grey Knight. This is also going to have those longer thighs. You can see the Iron Warriors have really long thighs on there. And they're actually, they are pretty tall, but they're not overbearing on my new Grey Knight Terminator. And then obviously some of my favorite figures of all time. It's just, I think if I get the leg extenders, the thigh extenders on these, it's going to help, because this Terminator just looks very short in comparison. Again, it's a version 2 figure, so we're going to have that. So, but these look awesome. All great figures. I am super happy with my custom Grey Knight Terminator from Book G. So yeah, so let's get to my final thoughts. All right, and here we are. We're going to show a front view comparison with some of the Terminators. We got the top-down view that we just showed. So again, you can clearly see again how much taller this Terminator Grey Knight is compared to the older ones. So again, this is a version 2 figure. It's going to be a lot shorter. I think if I was able to add about 1.5 inches or an inch just from having those larger thigh pieces, I think that will help a lot. And then we can see on the far left side over here, this is going to be our Blood Angels Terminator. This is the newest buck that they're using. So he's a little bit shorter than my custom, but that's okay because the Grey Knights are the best in the entire Warhammer 40K universe. So that's okay. He's a little bit bigger. And then the other one I want to show you really quick, we'll get the short V2 out of the way. And so this is going to be, I guess this is the most up-to-date Terminator that we've gotten for Horse Heresy. And so this is going to be our Iron Warriors Terminator that came out pretty recently, not too long ago. And again, you can see scale comparisons wise, he is with the missile backpack. Yeah, they're very comparable in size. So again, Horse Heresy, Iron Warriors, Blood Angels, and then we have my custom Grey Knight Paladin Terminator with Storm Shield and Nemesis Force Plate. I'm very happy with it. So let's get another one in here. So now, obviously, any chance I get, I'm going to show off my custom Emperor of Mankind figure from WOG Toys. And again, these are my 2 customs that I have as part of my collection. And these are the 2 biggest epic pieces that I have, I would say. And here's a little bit of knowledge for you guys as well. Before 2015, the Grey Knights were known as the Emperor of Mankind's ultimate weapon. Not the Custodes. They were not known as, from a power level, the Grey Knights were the most powerful. So it wasn't until 2015 when they introduced the Custodes to the tabletop that they really pin them with this level of power and this being amazing. They were just Space Marines before, and the Grey Knights were it. So up until 2015, boys, if you're a Custodes fan, that's when everything changed. Before that, it was all about the Grey Knights, and that's why we have this picture here. All right, guys, and so finally, here we go. Of course, I'm going to have to get myself in a front-facing picture of me on the left-hand side. This is what my cosplay armor is based on that you guys always see. You saw me at Comic-Con walking around. We got my unbelievable custom Grey Knights Terminator. And again, the Shorty Terminator V2. Still an unbelievable figure, but again, I need those thigh enhancements for him. So. All right, so final thoughts here on this custom Grey Knight Terminator from the likeness of Chaos Gate Daemonhunters, one of my favorite games of all times. If you guys have not checked it out, you need to. Anyway, this is an unbelievable custom. Quality-wise, it's amazing. There's going to be a little bit here and there that I'm probably going to have to mess around with. Maybe some repainting on some of the paint smudges. I also, like I said, want to paint all of my power armor weapons or power weapons with a with that like light blue, neon blue, to make them all glow. That's going to be something in 2026 I want to do. So, but this looks awesome. Bookji did an amazing job. I think this is great. I love the height. I love now that my Terminators from the Grey Knights being the best Terminators in all of Warhammer 40K. Let me know if you agree in the comments. You definitely agree. But I'm so happy now that I have a large-scale Terminator for the Grey Knights compared to that V2, which is a bit short and stubby, and I still love those. So, but this is awesome. I absolutely love him. He's great, and he's going to be a fine addition to my collection. All right, guys. As usual, guys, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. All right, guys. I'm Wraith. I'm out. Later, guys.